All right, welcome back to a SecretBaseTrainer Roundup.
SecretBaseTrainer Roundup. Are we gonna slap Roundup at the end of it too?
I don't know. For this week, it is.
I like it. Good.
Okay.
Off-key.
We'll
Very
run
good.
with it. Well, yeah. Shall we get into it?
So first up, this past week we had the Australian Regional Championship. We've talked to Alex Cook several times now about the implementation of Mega. Slowly, we're getting some Mega things in the game, but that was this past weekend.
3 boxes in there.
Yeah, I think those are. I believe the winner gets some boxes, which is a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. I don't know how the regional championships work there. In Japan, they give trophy cards.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same for there. There might be some stamped cards, but you get a champion playmat, some boxes. It's pretty cool. Moving on to exclusives, new Carmine card. This is from Twilight Masquerade. Now, this is some time ago, but she's getting an alt art for the Chinese release. This is going to be an expensive one.
Yeah, they're pushing the Chinese ones. Are you gonna go back and get these, or what's your plan?
I do want to get them. I'm making a list. And then gonna hold on to it, for a rainy day. Maybe I'll be able to grab some of them. Absolutely want them. They're pretty cards. At the same time, China did this series of coins, like you said, more coins, and it's 3 sets of 30. They have these colored versions, a gold version, and then kind of a hollow treatment version. Thankfully, I'm not a Chinese coin collector. But they're pushing a lot of stuff out in China for sure. If you're trying to buy Japanese boxes, you can get them for pretty cheap, but it seems like the Chinese stuff is harder to get. And so this is the kind of thing. It's really now it's only attainable if you're living there and get access to stuff. It's just the world has changed. It's you need some serious investment to be able to collect all the Chinese sets now. We have a couple more simplified Chinese exclusive cards coming out. China, just like Japan, they have these Pokemon card gyms, and they're releasing 2 new promos over there in China. And the mechanics for these cards already exist. And we were talking about Miniki Zero, the current Japanese set. These cards were in there, albeit with different art. For now, they're Chinese exclusives. It's likely, people have said that it will probably end up in English at least. We won't probably see these in Japanese unless it's a year-end set, but they will probably be used in some sort of English set product. They have these build and battle boxes that are kind of fun. Those 2 will probably find their way into some set like that in English. Okay, and next, I'm probably gonna have to blur this image out, the way Pokemon handles leaks. You've seen the leaks, everyone's seen the leaks. There are a lot of questions to be answered, but the next set, Chaos Rising, has been announced for a May 22nd release, and this is going to be the Greninja set. In Japan, I was thinking it was great. We have a little bit of rest. Actually, the Japanese equivalent of this Ninja Spinner comes out March 13th. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's our Greninja set. But then thereafter, I believe this is probably the next set after your Ascended Heroes. You'll have the Chaos Rising. So this is going to be the next one, assuming it's a real card.
It looks legit. Yeah.
The last thing for me here, February 27th is Pokemon Day. Last year, they had a Sylveon promo, and it was stamped 2026 is Bulbasaur. We've had this printed before. The 27th will be when it all kicks off. We'll get some more information about what's going to be coming.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, hopefully. At this point, I'd be fine if the Pokemon Day announcement was, you guys, we're all tired. We know you're tired. We're going to take a year off. Get your collections sorted, lads. We'll see you in a year. That would be the best thing.
Probably get a petition going.
We need a break.
For Pokemon just to cool things down. I saw all the market chaos in the past week or 2. Like, everything got wrecked. Like, you name it, even there was no safe haven of silver and gold. Everything just got wrecked within the past 10 days. It's been kind of scary, actually. But you know what didn't get wrecked? This stuff in this hobby. Stuff in this hobby is it's not completely shielded from market conditions, but it's pretty stable. So I was planning on just compare if anything, some them sets just went up, Hidden Fates just started to this is just gonna start rising when the whole world is burning, every market's burning, and Pokemon sets are on the rise. It's a very, very stable market.
Yeah. I think you and I need to talk about this later, but you say, why is this set going up? Why is this thing happening? How is this, working in this way? It seems counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Pokemon is a huge market, but unlike silver and gold, or like crypto is another thing you said that really took a hit the last week or so.
Yeah.
There's actually there's a lack of transparency, because like say crypto, what's out there. You may not know exactly who has it, but a lot of that's traceable.
Exactly.
Silver and gold, we have an idea. There's a lot of information out there, but we don't know. We may have general ideas about boxes and things. We don't know what is out there though, really. I've seen in the past week some things that have blown up that don't seem to be rational. And if we had an archive, that would prevent those things from happening for sure.
I'm sure it's something we'll dive into deeper. Definitely some segments around Pokemon market manipulation.
Yes, sir. Here you are fresh off watching the Super Bowl.
I am Super Bowl fatigue, so I never want to watch it again. Man. Thought I would tune in, but I was not expecting this.
A lot of people are it's Pokemon, so they're inclined to like it. I tend to want to expect more from people who I'm, actively giving my money to. Last week we had a Nintendo Direct in Japan, and I was expecting they'd talk about Pokemon something because it's the 30th anniversary. Nothing. And then there were a lot of rumors going into the Super Bowl. They'd be talking about new games, maybe the next generation of games, and it's just a spotlight on celebrities who seem to like Pokemon because they were being paid to say so.
100%. I like the first thing I said after watching this, like, hang on a second, like, Pokemon made an ad for the Super Bowl, which is the most expensive slot imaginable that you can get, and then paid all of these. I mean, talk about like not just understanding like the audience. Like, this is, I think Pokemon are just so far out of any reality. Like, we're not in the same reality as this company. Queuing up and fighting outside Costco. It's also like counterculture because the company's based in Japan. Yamal is there, who plays for Barcelona. There's like an F1 driver. Like, they really just went like, it's a random cast. I don't even know who some of them are at all.
These are not random people. They looked at several different types of maps and they said, we need someone from here and here and here. This is a very curated list.
Yeah. On that front, yeah.
Okay, sure. There are lots of different, Pokemon fans, but I would like to know. There's this trope of in different fan circles about show me your books, show me your games, show me how actively you are engaged in this, how much skin you have in the game. I'd like them to show me their games, show me their cards. How actively are you engaged in this?
Yeah,
I don't believe so. But this is something they've done before with the Pokemon 25th anniversary. You know who Post Malone is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He actually is. He is a well-known fan of card games.
He's a card collector. Yeah.
Yep. He actually has one of the most expensive Magic the Gathering one of one from the Lord of the Rings set. He paid over $1 million, I believe, for it.
Yeah.
And for the 25th anniversary, they did this music album of overseas artists. Oh well, that's it.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I think we'll leave it there for this week's roundup.
Yeah.
Hopefully see everyone on the next one.
See you guys. SecretBaseTrainer.
SecretBaseTrainer.
SecretBaseTrainer.